and you are the future. Do you think Catholic priests should be allowed to marry? Brian? Can you give me a yes or no on that?
Yes.
You think they should? Tony? I'd like a yes or no if you don't mind.
Not everyone is called to be married. And for those who feel called to be married, I think we need to listen to them.
Do you think they should be allowed to marry?
The law on celibacy is a man-made one, and it can be changed.
Okay, I think that's a yes then. Sean?
Well, I'd say, like, listen to Willie Walsh, you know, you'd have to agree with him when he talks about celibacy, married priests, whatever it is. But I think before you get to that stage, you know, there does have to be discussion about it.
But just calling it now, do you think priests should be allowed to marry?
Sure, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Okay, that's a yes, that's fine. Do you think that sex before marriage is wrong? Yes or no? Brian?
Yes.
I have to ask questions because this is 21st century church, right? And this is a question you have to answer. Do you think that sex before marriage is wrong? It's a yes or no. It's not. I don't believe it's a philosophical question. I think it's a fact. In your belief, you've joined the club. What are the rules? Do you believe in them, Sean?
Well,
sex before marriage, yes or no?
Once again, like, you're dealing with the ideal. The way it is now is a lot of people choose to live together before marriage, and I think our understanding of marriage is changed. So what's important, if love is, and it leads on to that, well then yes, you know, that is fine.
So sex before marriage is right if it's in the right circumstances.
I think if you explain it the way I did, you know, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So are you not just breaking the rules?
Am I not breaking? I don't know, Ryan. Like, I think of all the things that you could talk about.
No, I'm just getting. We'll move on to loads of other things, and and by the way, it's not going to get any heat here.
Yeah, but, sorry, Ryan.
I don't. This isn't a laughing matter at all, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything to you, because these are just, I think, straightforward questions. And
they are, Ryan, but I think they tie into a view of the church as if it's only about rules. You know,
these are rules, though.
They are ideals, which I think all of us try to live up to.
So ideals are different to rules then. So ideals are something up for discussion, rules are set in stone.
Anything that helps us live good lives is wonderful.
But you see, it's possible to break a rule, but not so much possible to break an ideal.
Well, you can fall short of an ideal, and I think we all do that.
Listen, I'm coming down with falling short in ideals in my life, but I mean, but you're part of this organisation, so
yeah, I don't understand why you're so fixated about rules. Really, I don't.
I just would have thought that it's not my fixation at all. It's coming from somewhere else. Yeah, that the rules are set by other people
to help us live. To help us live. Sex before marriage is a very narrow way of looking at how we relate with other people.
Is contraception wrong, Brian?
Right.
Yes.
Sean?
I think, like, what you mightn't be aware of is, you know, Benedict has brought together another theological commission to look at the whole area of contraception.
Okay. So that's up for discussion in that sense. Okay. I told you it's not going to get any easier, and you know we're going to talk. I'm going to bring up the Ryan and Murphy reports. Now you know I have to. There's a lot of people watching tonight who are sick in the stomach, reading these reports. Children, little people, just vulnerable. Beautiful little children. You know what happens repeatedly? Cover-ups, sickening. And you're not your brother's keepers, incidentally, so I'm not trying to turn this into some sort of witch hunt. But you read them. Brian, what did you think when you read the reports?
Well, I read some of the Ryan reports.
Yeah, how did it make you feel?
The one that came out. It turned my stomach, as you say. It shocked me, it angered me, it hurt me. The same as the people that are speaking on radio and in newspapers and in television every day.
Did you ever think, maybe I'm in the wrong business, did you question your belief as a result of what you saw?
Of course I did.
You did?
I did, yeah.
How seriously did you question?
I seriously questioned on a number of occasions through my training whether I wanted to stay in training for an institution that failed people. I did on a number of occasions. I thought about leaving, and you know what brought me back to staying with it and sticking with it was that I believe, you know, that maybe, and it may sound pious and it may sound trite, but maybe I'm being called by God to be where I am today, to bring about renewal in the church, because I think that's what the Murphy report offers is an opportunity for renewal. I think it offers an opportunity for the leadership in the church because that's what the report was about. It was a mismanagement by leadership in the church. It offers the opportunity to get questions answered that people want answered, that haven't been answered, and it offers opportunity for us to look at our structures in the church and to see where we can move forward, how we can change them.
Okay.